There we go. We are live. Hey guys. Man, I really have that. I don't know why I'm having so many issues with trying to get that color grading right. Just so bright. I think the problem is inside of there it's so bright, but the outside it is normal. So for whatever reason, it's having a hard time. All right, guys, we got a quick one. Um, I'm sorry about these quick lives. I'm hoping that hopefully this will be the last one that's going to be done late at night. Uh, but you never know. So this one's a little bit different. The first time when we were playing this, we had to get the cup to fall out and get whatever's inside of it. That's the only way we're going to make the money. Now it's a little bit better odds as far as having this pirate chest in here that has gold and hundreds. But that's our only two options: either that cup or what's in that pirate chest. So we're going to try to get it. Let me get this pulled up. Hey, Misty, Gary, Anthony, J. Will. There's a possibility if I can do. All right, let me pull it up for you, man. Give me 1 second, guys. I got to pull Facebook up so I can read Facebook while we're doing this. Happy Sunday. It is officially the end of Gray's spring break. He's not happy about that, unfortunately. As soon as I get this up, we'll go ahead and start. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Mike. Bartley Bunch. Hey, Mary. Hey, hey, Lynette. Thank you so much for the 100 stars. All right, guys, let's get this started. Thank you all so much for liking the stream and hitting that like button. I greatly appreciate it. So today, it's another 500, which is funny because I seen, was it Jay Will? Somebody had it right. I was reading the comments before while somebody said 400 and someone said 500. And I was laughing because I was like, yeah, 500 is right. But I went ahead and paid an extra $75 to have the mystery bags in play today. So I didn't think it was too bad. I just haven't been doing it, and I think it kind of took some of the fun away. That's a small tower. Oh man. Nothing yet. Nothing came out of the cup. I wasn't too overly. I don't know. I wasn't too optimistic about if that thing was going to have any value. It's not full enough, being everything's shoved down. It really would have to take a big fall and shoot those hundreds out of there, and then that mystery bag's now officially in the way. Also, yeah, so hey, amigo, bonjour. Aska, also Max. Thank you. It is good to have my voice back. I tell you what, I thought about it, and it seems every spring around April, May, I always get something that's very similar to bronchitis. And I don't know if that's what that was for, just the allergens out there that messing with me or what. But what would have been nice, roll back down, is if that cup would have went behind. And Silverbag's almost down. And pushed the treasure chest off. Both of them down, guys. It's getting pushed back a little bit. Oh, wait, I don't know. Maybe this thing will come off. Hey, Mark. Hey, Misty. Susan from Scotland. The Bartley homeland. Why can't I comment on your Facebook videos? Yeah, Jefferson. I read it. Hey, Peter. Aaron, let's see. Lynette. Did I miss somebody? It says 150. Oh, Jeff, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I agree with you, Christopher. Tara, thank you so much for the 50 stars. Mike said cups are made for drinking, not holding rent money. I'm doing good, Mark. Thank you so much for asking. Guys, so if you all hear me, maybe, I don't know what to think about that. Unfortunately, that was a gradual fall, so it was like a cloud just easing it down, and everything just about stayed inside. There's 300 right there, 400, 500, and honestly, those 2 grams of gold look like they're heading back in there. So we hopefully will get the mystery bag right. I wonder why I did it like that. I don't like that at all. The one gold came out, and the other one's underneath the treasure chest. Oh, I was saying I dual stream, so I'm on Facebook and YouTube. So I try to switch back and forth to reading. So if that confuses you, that's why I apologize. Both of them is on the Joshua Bartley page. Working the graveyard shift. I'll say, but that honestly, I kind of like nights. I just felt like, especially when I worked on the railroad, because their train masters are your boss. There's a road master and a train master, and that's your T&E and transportation of your balls. But most of them aren't around at nighttime. They're home sleeping. Jefferson Tiplett said you're blocked. Oh, Jefferson, if so on YouTube, you have to be a subscriber of the channel to comment. If you did subscribe, then you have to wait 10 minutes and it'll let you comment. Yeah, so that's why that's like that. But yeah, I can't speak for the moderators, but I haven't blocked anybody. Somebody we haven't seen in a while? Rob. Where's Wendy? Where's Wendy at? Oh, man. It made its way out there, but now it's going to go underneath that pump. He said Wendy's probably sleeping. I know. I mean, my gosh. Remember, it was a gradual. It started like we were supposed to start our lives at 6, I think. And then it started going live at 7, then 7:30, then 8. Eventually, we started going 9, then 10. And it stayed in that area for a little bit. Now it's so 300, just like that. It's all over the place. But the reason why is you'll all find out here soon enough. Why won't you say why you sometimes you just stop and we don't know what happens? Thank you, Clayton. I appreciate that. I'm not, Marianne, I'm trying to understand. Really, Jefferson, I don't know why you shouldn't. I've never, I don't know why it's not. I'm not exactly sure, Marianne, what you're saying. Unless you're saying, hold on for a minute. One, two, three. $300. $400. I'll check that out. I didn't know that. Joshua Bartley's chat bot. You will be notified when I go live. Isn't that something crazy? I didn't even know that could happen. Huh. Bedtime story. I got a few. lot of you all know the story of how I got my private pilot's license, or why I got my private pilot's license, but I don't think a lot of you all know why I went to school in Charlotte. I'll tell you that story. Give me a second. Well, not too promising, but we'll see. Chatbot commands on the screen. Chatbot. I don't even know what that is. That's the first time I've seen it. That's crazy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it is. Crazy. Hey, that's awesome though. Yeah, I know that's honestly I don't have a Discord. I did have a Discord, but I never got on it. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? You know what might be some of the problem is I forgot to set up the light. Let me turn on the light. That might be causing some of the darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Let's see if that makes it any better. It's a chatbot takeover. Okay, so yes, Mark. I can't right now though. It's been so long. I got my private pilot's license in 2009, 2008, somewhere in there. And I had a friend of mine that got his private pilot's license, and he took me up for a flight, and I was totally intrigued. Not the reason why I got him, but so I asked him. He set me up with an instructor, and they pretty much told me 2 things you need to become a private pilot: time and money. I said, well, I got plenty of time. The money is the hard part. And luckily, the school I went to worked with me at the end, and they let me pay payments. So that made it so I could complete it. But then to fly after that, still need the money. Got to pay for that fuel. And let me tell you, that fuel's not cheap. Then plane rental, and unless you got into one of those flight clubs. But all right, so I'm fresh out of basic, fresh out of the doing something that was completely different that I've never done before. I get back here, and it was the first time that I ever got really away from the Panhandle. Eastern Panhandle, I say it all the time, it's West Virginia, but it's not really it's a different culture in the Eastern Panhandle than it is out west. It's just different terrain, different things around. But I really noticed when I came back, I just didn't feel like I fit in around here too well. I thought things differently. Everything I did was different than a lot of people and family around here. And I just wanted to go somewhere, do something different. I went to school, went to college here locally. So my mom took me to my first NASCAR race. And I just never thought I would like. I was one of those that was like, man, watching cars go round and round in a bowl does not seem fun to me. Well, when the first NASCAR race I went to is when Dale Earnhardt Jr. was his first year, and Dale Earnhardt Sr. was still there. So I go to Richmond and I'm watching the race, and there's a big Budweiser, this huge banner, and it's got this young guy with dyed blonde hair, Budweiser, and I'm like, I didn't know who Dale Earnhardt Jr. was before. And I was like, who's that, man? That's pretty cool. That's not what I was, I was thinking Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt and people like that, what I associate NASCAR racers with. So I went the first time and I really liked it. Richmond's not too far from me, so it was easy to get into and go to. So I started going more often. Well, I went with a group of friends, and by this point, man, we were going to Charlotte and we were going to Bristol and all these different places. And I was watching a race one night, and this commercial came in. And it was advertising a school that will be opening the following year after that. But it's the first of its kind. And it was called NASCAR Technical Institute. And it was owned by this schooling called MMI, or UTI, I'm sorry, Universal Technical Institute. And it was the same concept as UTI. It's an automotive school, but the last 6 weeks or 8 weeks of schooling, you learn about NASCAR. And they're saying about, engine builders and stuff. There's never been a school like this. So, you could really get your foot into NASCAR. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Well, the more I thought about it, I loved North Carolina. I talked to my friends. I tried to get a bunch of people, but I ended up talking to my friends, and we went down. The building wasn't even complete, getting constructed by the time we moved down. We moved into some townhouses or apartments that were right beside the school. Moved down there, got jobs, and anyways, we went to learn how to work on NASCAR. I don't have my dual prop, or I was just the only cert that I ever got was my private. I never got checked off on instrument rating or anything like that. If I had more money, I definitely would have. My medical's dead. Everything's expired. I would have a lot of stuff to go through if I wanted to go for a joint flight. It's been a long time since I've flown. Yeah, so I just got my single engine. Oh. Oh, no. It cut off for a second, guys. Sorry. Hopefully everything's back up again. My phone was ringing. That means I'm going to have to make a phone call. So let me see. That's not going to go anywhere. That's not going to come out. That's not going to come out. And that's almost gone. So let's see if we can get this gold piece to come down. And then we'll go from there. To tell you the story, to finish it off, we went and we graduated from it. And my one friend got a job on a truck series team, and he stayed down for about another year and a half, 2 years. I graduated, and just after I really learned what it's like to actually work for a NASCAR team, I supposed to be the Harvard of automotive schools, and really the only way you're going to get in on a team is you're going to have to go there and volunteer for maybe a couple of years and just be there, be a gopher and sweep and whatever. And then, you try to work your way, because there's so much, so many people were coming in for jobs like that. And it was almost like who you knew more than anything. And I just kind of lost my interest in it. So I never pursued it after that. And I was going to go work automotive, but I went and interviewed for a job with Toyota and just had no desire after that. So I was like, wow, that was a $30-some thousand I wasted. But I did it. Yeah, it's been there for years now, but we were the first graduating class of NASCAR Technical Institute. They had a morning class and an evening class. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, I see people on YouTube talking about the interaction. I talk too much, guys. That's kind of the format of the live streams. So if you don't like that, it's live streams might not be your cup of tea, which is fine. I get it. But that's how live streams are set up, where the regular videos are just straight to the point, But I kind of started the live streams just for that reason. I hope so. All right, let's get this thing of gold down. Well, the gold might not even come down. That's a bummer. It's seriously a riptide or whatever it's called. That's what happens. It's like it comes up and it goes back, mainly because you got the cup on this side and then you have the treasure chest on that side. Neither of them are going to come off. So it might be stuck there forever. So I might just say, hey, the gram of gold can stay in there. It looks like it wants to. It comes up. It gets almost to the top, just like the treasure chest just did. And then it goes right backwards. All right, let's try one more couple quarters. Yeah, Tara, I know. And honestly, the reason why is because they've it's just because there's some other things that's been going on getting recorded, and they had to kind of put together just like a a different style game. So that's the reason why. But it's going to go back to the towers and stuff like that. Oh, this is the last couple. Oh, and it came off. How about that, man? I'm glad I decided to put it over a couple quarters in there. All right. That's sweet. And last quarter. You went to UTI, really? 1985. Wow. Yeah, so the first part of the school, because it was owned by UTI, the first part of the school was regular automotive. But then when you got into the specialty, that specialty was NASCAR. But they got Motorcycle Mechanic Institute, and NASCAR, Universal Technical Institute. They got diesel. There's a lot of pretty cool schools like that. Let me grab this super quick since I find I've been eating way too many Jolly Ranchers. Just from this cold. All right. Let me go ahead and get you all to vote on this, and then I'll show you the rest of it. So 575. 75 of that was to actually get the money from this. In the past couple live streams, I haven't been getting the money. So, okay, well, there's more than just one chip in here, thankfully. But there's one chip, and feels like money. That's the gold one, and silver. One chip and money. This one feels thicker. Like there's possibly more money, but I don't know if that's the trick or not. So if you're not familiar with this, just leave me a comment. Now, only difference is I got to let him know which one I'm going with. But gold or silver. And the winning bag, we will go with it, and we'll open it up as soon as I tell him. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there's 403 grams of gold. So therefore, that at $60 a gram, that puts us. We got our money back and then some. Sorry. Looks like a lot of people on YouTube got gold. All right. I'm right with you. I'm going to say gold. Hey. Oh, really? Well, you're right to watch me. All right, so we're going to go with gold. So let's see what's in the silver one first. Okay, I just want to make sure. Oh! Oh! Is that $20? What is that? 30? Well, it's supposed to be 10, but he said, I guess we have to do 20. All right. Well, so that's 25. So that absolutely can't be the winner. All right. Let's see. Awesome. 50. So it's $100. So we made $25 off of it. It is 75 to do it, so we made 25 bucks. That's cool. Hey, I'll take it. Every little bit helps, man. All right, guys, listen. Thank you all so much. I apologize these late night streams. I know there's a lot of different audience than what we're used to, and the engagement's not there. But I just kind of we had to do what we were dealt at that current moment, and with everything else going on, this is kind of how we had to do it. But I appreciate everybody. I appreciate you all for being understanding and still coming here. Even I know for some of y'all it's actually super early. It's not late for you. But thank you all. Whoever's watching, thank you so much. A lot. I think most everybody else will watch this after the fact. But have a great night. Enjoy your day. Got a new video coming out today on Monday on YouTube, and obviously on Facebook. There's always a new video coming out. But I appreciate you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will talk to you all very soon. All right, YouTube guys, thank you so much. Have a great night. Thank you, and I will see you all soon.